Imagine this scenario. Two high potential managers are sitting in a conference room. They are both high performing, ambitious, and talented. In that meeting, they are informed that the company will be acquiring a business and that one of them would lead the acquisition efforts. The job is risky and highly visible. The acquisition, if it goes smoothly, you're as good as gold. If it fails, well, that will be remembered too. The other is told something different. We need you to support the project. Keep things steady, make sure nothing goes wrong. Both are opportunities, but only one of them is career changing. And by the way, one of the individuals is a woman and the other is a man. This is a subject business researchers Robert Etchinger, Michael Lombardo, and Dave Ulrich addressed in their book, 100 Things You Need to Know Best People Practices for Managers in HR. These researchers ask hard questions, test them across organizations, industries, and decades, and then tell us how confident they are of the answer. So here's today's question. Do women get tough jobs or developmental opportunities at the same rate as men? A, not in the past, but they are now equal. B, no, women receive significantly fewer tough developmental assignments. C, not yet, but it's getting better. There is now only a slight difference. D, because of the increased sensitivity, women are now receiving slightly more tough developmental assignments than their male counterparts. E, because of the increased sensitivity, women are now receiving significantly more tough developmental assignments than their male counterparts. The correct answer is B. Women receive significantly fewer tough developmental assignments. And how sure are the authors of this answer? The answer is substantial, meaning the answer is backed up by robust research. When researchers reviewed how organizations select and develop their talent pools, they found a consistent pattern. There is bias against women when it comes to tough developmental jobs. The bias is not always obvious or intentional, but it is persistent. While statistics show improvement with salaries, promotions, and positions for women, it's important to look beyond the statistics to the types of positions, responsibilities, and exposure they are getting. Research shows that they are still underrepresented where it matters, with startups, fix-its, turnarounds, or jobs with profit-loss responsibilities. Research by Linus and Cornell found that women have fewer job moves, narrower experiences, hold roles with less authority, and are less likely to say mentoring helped their advancement. That last point matters because mentoring often opened doors to opportunities, the quiet conversations where names get floated for stretch assignments. If you're not in those conversations, you're not being considered. Some studies show that men and women receive a similar number of developmental assignments, but when researchers asked to rate the quality of those assignments, something changed. Men reported more challenge, more visibility, and more career impact. Women reported less stretch, less risk, and less meaningful feedback. Same quantity of projects, different quality. That's the difference between being on the battlefield and watching it from the hill. Research on supervisory task allocation shows that managers' decisions about assigning stretch or high visibility tasks is not gender neutral, which can result in women receiving fewer high-profile opportunities than men. Large-scale organizational studies by Lean In and McKinsey further demonstrate that women are less likely than men to receive stretch assignments, promotions, or access to influential networks, factors that are closely linked to career development and advancement. So why does this keep happening? Well, research points to two forces at work. Gender biases and stereotypes still shape our perceptions of competence and readiness, and leadership models are often built around historical norms. Obviously, this should interest managers and HR professionals because challenging jobs are the engine for growth. They are where people succeed, fail, learn quickly, and build judgment. And when women are systemically underselected for those roles, organizations shrink their future leadership pools. Here's the core takeaway from this research. Tough jobs build leaders, and women are still getting fewer of them. There is progress, but it's uneven. If organizations truly want inclusive leadership at the top, they must be inclusive all the way up in the tough, risky, career-defining middle. The next generation of leaders isn't waiting to be identified. They're waiting to be tested. And the evidence is clear. Women can handle tough jobs.
John Paul here. If you like this video, check out the HR Insight YouTube channel where we have more videos just like this. Make sure to click subscribe so you get notifications.